all of you here in a webinar on a cloud computing. Okay, as daily basics, I'm getting a request from all of you. Sir, please schedule a webinar on a cloud. Okay, we all are a system engineer. We are preparing for a system engineer. But in the future, sir, how can I grow? Right. Some of you are asking, sir, give me some career guidance. Like, okay, after system engineer, how can we grow in a high level technology in IT? How can we move forward to a cloud? Right. So that's why today now Evision Techno Sir, we have scheduled a special webinar for all of you so that I can give you an introduction. I can give you a basic introduction about cloud computing, like what is cloud and all. And I can give you some guidance on a career that how can you move forward into a high level in IT. Like how can you move forward to a cloud technology, which is very demanding and trending nowadays, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
So I hope that this session will give you something introduction about like how can you decide yourself after being a system engineer, after being a network engineer, how can you go forward to a cloud, help you to take a decision. Right? Because like you will confuse, sir. Now I entered in IT. How can I grow? What can I do? Correct. You will get a lot of kind of questions in your mind.
Yes, sir.
That's why this session got scheduled so that I can provide you some basic knowledge, some basic introduction on cloud, as well as I can guide you that what is the correct way, what is the correct path to reach into a next level.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome, guys. So let's start. Correct. So anyone here who know what is the meaning of cloud computing? Cloud computing का क्या मतलब है? Anyone here who can tell me?
Working in cloud, sir, like not in a hardware, like.
Working in cloud. So what is the meaning of cloud? Cloud is not like a real cloud, na? Like before a RAN, we are getting a cloud in a sky.
Yes.
Sir, putting all documents and all information at server.
It's an on-demand delivery of computer power. So you get it when you need it.
Sir, saving data at server.
Saving data at
Hello.
server.
Sir, cloud is an online storage where we can share where we can save data and accessing it anywhere, anytime, anywhere in the world with the help of internet.
You are correct. Simple means
Yes.
cloud computing. Let's see. Cloud means internet. What is the meaning of cloud? Internet. Computing means computer. If you are using your computer on an internet, it's a cloud computing. If you are storing your data and accessing your data without having a physical device, as an engineer, as an user, you don't need too much of good hardware, right? But even you are able to access server, even you are able to access web application, even you are able to access any website and all, comes under cloud computing. Simple meaning, using a computer on the internet. Using a computer on the internet is a cloud computing. So, okay, I have some PPT document, so we will discuss on it and then we'll go for examples. So guys, okay, I designed some content which will clear your mind regarding this technology. Like first, as you are able to see here, what is cloud computing?
Your
Why
voice is
we
not
use
clear,
cloud?
sir. Sometimes it got.
Just give me a second.
Okay, sir.
I'm checking my internet connectivity. Okay, so I hope now it's audible.
No, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sometimes it got disconnected there.
Yes, sir. Audible.
And now it's fine, no?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Audible, sir.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. So guys, okay, we have some content here. Content regarding what is cloud computing. Correct. Why we use cloud? What are the benefits of using cloud? Right. What are the delivery models of a cloud computing? If okay, we are using a cloud, so which kind of delivery model we are using? Okay. Who? Okay. What is the cloud providers? Which companies providing a cloud services? And there are a lot of companies who are providing a cloud services. So for you, it's very important to know which cloud platform will give you more benefit. Amazon platform, Microsoft platform, Google platform. Which platform will give you more and more benefits? And what is a career growth in a cloud? And being a system engineer, being a desktop engineer, and being a technical support engineer, being a server engineer, being a Windows administrator, as well as how can you move forward to a next technology, which is a future now a time, in which you can get a good salary, good package and all there, which is a cloud. So first of all, what is cloud computing? Let's discuss. So what is cloud computing? As I written here, it is a most demandable and high level technology now a time. Definitely. Definitely, cloud is the most demandable now a time and high level technology. High level technology in the sense you need a lot of knowledge here. You need a lot of skills here, not a single skills. Now, storing and accessing data and program on the internet instead of using a device means in the place of device, if you are storing your data, if you are accessing your data and programs on internet, is a cloud. Okay, as I told you, using the computer without having a device, accessing the servers, virtual machines, web servers, database, applications, this all thing on the internet is a part of a cloud. Because you are able to read here, the term cloud is a metaphor for the internet. Metaphor means second form. Cloud is the second form for the internet. You can say it's internet computing, internet computer, cloud computing, cloud computer. All these things are same because the second form, metaphor means second form, दूसरा रूप. Cloud क्या है? इंटरनेट का ही दूसरा रूप है. And you are using computer on a cloud. You are using computer on a cloud. It means you are using computer on a internet. If you are using server on a cloud, means you are using server on the internet. आप इंटरनेट के ऊपर ही सब कुछ यूज कर रहे हो. It's a cloud computing. No need of any good hardware or physical device from your side. Companies having a data center. Company having a data centers, your data are going to store on a company data center. For an example, let's understand through examples. So just assume this is you. This is you, okay, as an engineer and as a user, anyone. Okay, and you are using a cloud technology. What are you using? Cloud technology. Here. Using cloud technology. And this is a cloud. Example I am taking, it's a Microsoft cloud. Microsoft cloud. Okay. So you are using Microsoft cloud. So what will happen? For an example, you are creating a virtual machine. You are creating a virtual machine in a cloud. So that one, okay, you have given 8 GB RAM. You have given some IOPS, like 1500 IOPS. IOPS in the sense input output per second. This will be the speed, processor speed, input output per second. Okay, and some hard disks like 128 GB SSD. This kind of configuration you are using in a virtual machine in a cloud. So these all 8 GB RAM, these all things correct you are using. So where your virtual machine and all will be saved in a Microsoft data center. This is the data center. Data center in the sense where companies' data are going to save, where users' data are going to save in a backend. In a backend. This is a company. So all your, okay, what you are creating is this all will save in a data centers. But as a users, you are only getting a service, and in a backend, your machines are going to save. Correct. And it's not a free of cost service. It's a subscription based service. Right now. If you remember, I given you a Office 365 basics on today and yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Yes,
So
sir.
Office 365 is
Yes,
also
sir.
a cloud. It's also a software as a service cloud. The software as a service cloud that I will tell you later about what is the meaning of software as a service and all. Correct. So virtual machines, servers, any web applications, any database application, any website, any kind of storage account, any kind of network, all these things you can create on a cloud. Okay, and that will work, and you can design a virtual infrastructure. Now, what is the use of a cloud computing? Cloud का use क्या है? कहाँ पे use होता है basically? So first of all, you are able to see create new apps and services. Means with the help of cloud, you will be able to create an application and services. How? Simple thing. Just assume every company having a developers, software developer. Just assume this is a software developer here. Okay, this is a software developer. So software developer has written a code and programs, some scripting programs and code, okay, written by developers. So when the code is ready, it will be your responsibility to push and to publish the code on your cloud portal in your cloud. So what will happen? This is a code designed for an application. So an application will develop. So that's why cloud is used to create a new application and new services. Number second, store, backup and recover data. What is the meaning? Guys, as all of you are using a Google Drive, right?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
You are getting a 15 GB of free space.
Yes, sir.
After 15 GB, if you want to store data, you need to take a subscription by paying the amount.
Yes.
Right. So in a cloud also you can store your data. Why? Because it's easily accessible, universal accessible. From anywhere, anytime you can access. Only needs the internet. If you have a credential, if you have an ID and password for accessing the particular data, you can access it. So in a cloud, first of all, you can store unlimited data. There is no any limit. There is no any limit. Depends upon which kind of subscription you are using. अब कौन सा subscription use कर रहे हो? You can request to your cloud provider to increase your storage and all. So storage solutions is also available. Then backup and recover data. Guys, all of you know, now data is the most important for any IT organization and for any person. किसी भी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के लिए या किसी भी पार्टिकुलर पर्सन के लिए उसका डेटा बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट होता है. सो द डेटा बैकअप एंड देयर रिकवरी इज इजी ऑन अ क्लाउड. उस डेटा का बैकअप लेना, उस डेटा को रिकवर करना क्लाउड में इजी हो जाता है. because you know very well, if you are storing your data in a hard disk, physical hard disk, okay, you purchase a hard disk from a market, correct, and you store the data. Just assume this kind of disaster. Suddenly, something got fire. Like, okay, in your organization, there is a something fire, something flood like kind of disaster. So everything will destroy, no? Correct. But if you store the data on a cloud, you can easily take a backup and you can easily recover the data because there is a recovery service there. On a cloud, there is a backup service, there is a recovery service. So it will be easy for you to take a backup and to recover after getting any kind of loss, after getting any kind of disaster as well as. Correct. Then host websites and blogs. What is the meaning? It's simple meaning. In a cloud, easily you can host any website and any blogs. The same thing, if any developer has written a code for a website, for an example, Evision website is developed by a developer. Right. Evision CRM portal is developed by a developer. Okay. So in a cloud, which we can easily host it. Because in a cloud, we can host it inside a server, inside a web applications. We can take a SQL database there. We can store the data of our trainees. So host websites and blogs is easy on a cloud. It's also use of a cloud computing. Then deliver software on demands. Guys, as you know, mostly IT organization is working for their clients and customers. Correct.
Yeah.
So if companies is using a cloud services, okay, and suddenly the client and customers has requested for any change on a website, on applications. So if company having a cloud service for it and storing on a cloud, so for an admin and for a particular responsible person, it will be very easy to change instantly and to deliver any kind of software to the clients and customers on a demands. So this is also the use of a cloud computing, right? Now, the benefits. What is the benefits using cloud? Cloud use के क्या benefits हैं? Same thing is here. Same to same here. Information on cloud are not easily lost. Cloud में जो information आपने store कर रखा है, वो easily lost नहीं होता है. Correct. Because all of you have stored your data in a Google Drive, OneDrive. Correct. Is it going to corrupt? No. Until the data center will not get any failure, your data is safe. And it's a very rare chances. It's a very rare chances that data center is going to fail. Something attacks on a data center. Even okay, if any one of you having a knowledge about Azure, so we have a service there, availability set, availability zone, scale set, auto scaling kind of service. So that what can we do? We can increase the availability and capability of our machines so that if any single data center got failure, so we don't need to worry. If any single data center got failure, we don't need to worry. We have stored our data in a multiple data centers, so we can get a service from a secondary data centers. We can, okay, in a Azure cloud, basically, we have a zone redundant service, LRS, GRS like. So while configuration of the storage account on the Azure is, okay, as an example, we can decide that in how many data center I want to push my storage. कितने data centers में मैं अपने storage को रखना चाहता हूँ. In a East US, in a West US, even their nearest data center. Secondary reasons I can choose. So that's why we are saying that information on cloud are not easily lost. Then unlimited storage capacity. Definitely it's right. In a cloud, we are getting a unlimited storage capacity. How? Because simple thing, if you are purchasing 1 TB of hard disk from a market, so you can only store 1 TB data. Right, and 930 GB data, 70 GB will be reserved and all. But in a cloud, what will happen? Okay, if you want 1 and 2 TB more data, okay, 1 and 2 TB more storage you want, storage capacity, you can pay the amount online and you can get a service. Okay, you don't need to visit to the market, you don't need to visit to Amazon, Flipkart for purchasing anything. So that's why we are getting unlimited cloud, unlimited storage capacity. Then increase data reliability. Data is reliable. On a cloud, data is 110% reliable because it's a secure there. Because okay, as I told you, the backup, the restore is easy there. Because on a cloud, we are getting a separate service for backup, separate service for recover, okay. And then reduced cost. How? Because hardware is going to replace here. Hardware क्या हो रहा है? Replace हो रहा है. So definitely the cost will reduce. Cost तो कम ही लगेगा, no doubts. Right. According to your requirements, you can use. The requirements के according आप use कर सकते हो. According to your company requirements, you can utilize the cloud service. So this is the benefits of using cloud computing. Then next, advantages of cloud. Same thing is written here, just you can read one by one points. Compatible document format means if you wish to run cloud in the future, if you want to run cloud in the future, so documents like things is easily available. You can easily understand their services and all. And then improve computer performance. How? Because what are the services you are using on a cloud? It will not impact your physical machine. It will not impact your real computer in which you are accessing internet. No. As all of you are using a VMware, right? As I given a session to you.
Yes.
On a virtual
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Your system hard disks, system RAM, system processors, right? Because it's a on-premise infra. ये क्या है? On-premise infra. But cloud infra will be like, will store on the internet. So your computer performance will improve because there will be no, if you have created a virtual machine. So the virtual machine will take space on a company data centers and you are paying the amount for using that one virtual machines, using that one servers, using that one web servers. So that's why your computer performance will increase, will improve. And then universal file access, right? From anywhere, anytime you can access your files, your documents. Correct. So you are getting a universal file access. Right. And then easier group collaboration. Like all of we are connected here through Zoom application. Means we got collaborate to each other. Okay, I'm able to I'm able to deliver my knowledge with you. You are able to understand my point. Okay, if I will turn on my video, you can see me. Correct. So group collaboration is easier on a cloud. Then reliable data storage. Definitely, as I told you, data is reliable. Okay, reliable means trustable data. Okay, we have a trust on a data if the data is stored on a cloud. Okay, if the data stored on a cloud, so we have a trust on it. Right, and then unlimited storage capacity. What is the meaning? It's simple meaning that we are getting unlimited file folders storage and any kind of storage. Depends upon our subscription and our paying model. Which kind of subscription company are using? Okay, what is the requirements of our means of an organization? This all thing. And then lower cost. Cost is also low here because the software cost, the hardware cost, the maintenance cost is going to reduce. Because the physical machine maintenance are tough. फिजिकल मशीन का मेंटेनेंस थोड़ा टफ होता है. That's why the cloud maintenance is easy. The cost is going to save as per the software cost, as per the hardware cost, and as per the maintenance cost. Is going to save it. So it's a lower cost. Okay. And then delivery models of cloud computing. Which kind of delivery models cloud contains? So any questions till now? अभी तक कोई doubts आपके?
So without subscription, we can't save storage in cloud.
No, means if you are saving something, you need a system, na? For example, if you are uploading your data in a Google Drive, so you are using your mobile phone, your laptop, something you are using, na? How you will upload?
Yes, sir.
You can access from anywhere when you will upload, na? जब आप upload करोगे तभी तो access कर पाओगे, right? So need a single system, na, to uploading the data, okay, to accessing the data. आप उसे access भी करना है आपको, तो system में जाएगी ना.
बट सर आपने बोला था कि जो सब्सक्रिप्शन होता है एज्योर और इनका बहुत मतलब हाई कॉस्ट होता है.
कॉस्ट हाई होता है ऑफिस 65 वगैरह का. एजोर वगैरह का सब्सक्रिप्शन क्या है ना, आप फर्स्ट ट्रायल पीरियड में यूज करते हो, उसके बाद आप जितना यूज करोगे आप उतने उसके अकॉर्डिंग पे करोगे. मान के चलो एजोर में बताऊंगा मैं आगे आपको, हमारे पास एक मॉडल है पे एज यू गो, जितना आप यूज करो उतना पे करो.
Okay.
ऐसा नहीं है कि एजोर आपसे पहले पैसे ले रहा, नहीं आप इतना पैसा दो मुझे तो आप ये सब यूज कर पाओगे, नहीं. आप जितना यूज कर रहे हो उसके अकॉर्डिंग पे करो.
Okay.
सो आपकी जो रिक्वायरमेंट्स है आप वो यूज करोगे, उसके अकॉर्डिंग तो आप उसके अकॉर्डिंग मंथली और ईयरली बिल आएगा आपका, जो ओके आपके क्रेडिट कार्ड वगैरह से कट होगा. आगे बताऊंगा मैं इस बारे में आपको, कॉस्टिंग वगैरह के बारे में आगे बताऊंगा. And any questions?
No.
So till now is everything clear?
सर फुल फॉर्म बता दीजिए इन तीनों का.
हाँ, we will discuss right now. अभी हम डिस्कस करेंगे इस बारे में. Before this I'm asking. It's just a topic number 4 ना. Topic number 1, 2 and 3. In this any questions? Okay. So guys, let's see. Cloud having a delivery model. Okay, and we are also calling deployment model. Having a 3 types: IaaS, PaaS and SaaS. Let's understand about IaaS, PaaS and SaaS. चलो इससे हम समझते हैं क्या है ये. We have a delivery models of cloud. Cloud का क्या delivery models? First is a IaaS. IaaS stand for infrastructure as a service. Second is a PaaS. PaaS stand for platform as a service. And SaaS stand for guys?
Software as a service.
Software as a service.
Correct. Software as a, because I given a session to you on Office 65, so you remember, right?
Yes sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we have a delivery model, IaaS, PaaS and SaaS. Let's understand what is the meaning. Guys, as it's clear from a name, infrastructure as a service means the service which will help you to create a infrastructure. Means in a company, according to the company, what is the meaning of infrastructure? Server, network, storage. This all is the infrastructure, no?
Yes, sir.
Right. So let's take an example. Okay, I'm giving you one common example so that you can understand all this meaning. Okay, so let's take some non-tech example for a normal language. Okay, then just assume this is any place. ये कोई एक जगह है. There is a one builder. Okay, there is a one builder. So what builder want? Builder want to create a buildings. So just assume builder has created a buildings. This is a buildings having a multiple floors. It's an apartment. Okay, having a multiple floors, बहुत सारे floors इसके अंदर, floor 1, floor 2, floor 3, floor 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Okay, these are 10 floor in a building. So guys, if anyone want to create a building, means want to create an infrastructure, right? We can say that this is the infra of this project. Okay, there is a builder Gore, correct? So this is the Gore infrastructure. This is a Gore city infrastructure. We are saying this thing. So for creation of this building, what we require? क्या क्या चाहिए हमें? Bricks,
Building materials, bricks,
right now? Bricks,
yes. Sand,
cement,
sand,
sand,
Sand.
rod. I
Water.
don't know what. Okay, what we are saying.
yes.
I'm adding some rod and water.
Water.
Okay, concrete and all. Okay. And manpower, right? The persons who are working,
Work
the
group.
labor, right? The labor who are working behind it.
Yes, sir.
So by these all things, the building has been created. Correct? Buildings बन गया, 10 floor का buildings है. Buildings having a 10 and 11 floors created. Okay. So guys, the builder has created a building. Why? So that they can sell, they can give a rent, ताकि वो इसे रेंट पे दे दे किसी को, जो इस बिल्डिंग के फ्लोर्स को बेचे एज एन BHK वाइज, 1 BHK, 2 BHK like, correct? They can sell and they can give a rent, right? So the same thing now. See, is this building looks good? क्या ये building सही दिख रहा है अभी आपको? No, because there is no any colors, कोई colors नहीं. And as a user, as a customer, you will purchase it when you have a, okay, when the building looks something attractive.
Yes, sir. Good looking.
Just a second. Okay, so guys, okay, for example, if you are interested to purchase 2 BHK flat in this building, you will not purchase until it not looks something attractive, it not looks something good. So what is happening here? The builder will, okay, and their labor will make it paint. ये से paint कर देगा, right? Colors. Now it looks good, no? As compared to a empty building.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
And now, if you are a customer, you will purchase 2 BHK, 1 BHK, you will take it rent, right?
Yes, sir.
This is happening in a normal life, right? Like same thing is in a cloud. Same kind of, okay, I given you example so that you can relate. आप relate कर सको and you can remember the meaning of IaaS, PaaS and SaaS for forever, right? How? If by using this all thing, the building has been created, means infrastructure is ready. So it's known as IaaS, infrastructure as service. By using some services, infra is ready, infra ready. And by making it paint, okay, it's a green color, so looks very good and all. Correct. If you will make it pink, blue, according to, okay, according to the people wish. So now it looks good. Means now platform is ready. So, okay, now in a SaaS, software as a service, the users comes. The users comes who will take this flat in a rent, who will purchase and all. Okay, now let's take now let's understand a real, technical words here. So, as infrastructure service. So as you are able to read here, the user is allowed to provision processing, storage, network, and other fundamental computing resources where the consumer is able to deploy and run OS and other systems. Means in an infrastructure as a service, the particular, okay, you are able to create an infra by using server, by using storage, by using network and all. Once the infrastructure is ready, then developer comes. In a us basically cloud engineer and system administrator comes. Okay, who will create a infrastructure, who will create infra by using server, network, storage and all. In a PaaS, developer comes. You can read. PaaS stand for platform as a service. PaaS assists a developer who writes custom applications by provisioning the hardware, OS and database. Means in a PaaS, basically developer comes who will write the code and will develop an application. Okay. And that one application will push in a IaaS service by using their server, by using their storage, by using their network. Correct. So by the help of IaaS and PaaS, the particular application of company is ready. The particular project is ready. Now in a SaaS, basically user comes. You can read. SaaS allows users to rent or subscribe to a software application and execute it online, rather than purchasing it to install an on-house computer. Means in a SaaS, basically users comes who will take a subscription of a software, who will use it online. Correct. No need to install on a computer. For an example, there is a Hotstar. There is a Netflix, Amazon Prime Video. What is this all? You are taking a subscription now, then you are using.
Yes, sir.
Correct. And recently I given a topic to you on a Office 65. So in Office 65, you are able to use the Office 65 how? By taking it subscription license.
Subscription. Yes.
Right now, subscription लेने के बाद ही आप इसे use कर पा रहे थे. So is it necessary to install the Office 65 application? No. You are using it online now.
Yes, sir.
Online use कर पा रहे हो. Right. So that's why Office 365, Google Drive comes under a SaaS cloud. SaaS cloud model. Because here the user comes, okay, who will take the rent, who will take the subscription, who will take a license by paying the amount, correct, and will execute it online. Correct. And you can see the cloud services provider install, operates and maintains the required type of software installation on the company of the behalf. This reduces the installation and maintenance cost typically associated with the IT platform or infrastructure. Means their maintenance, okay, and all things will be reduced. So SaaS is a universally accessible. Means SaaS क्या है? सब जगह accessible है. You can access from anywhere, anytime. Right now, Office 65, their mails, their services, you are able to access from anywhere now, anytime.
Yes, sir.
Correct. So this is a delivery model of cloud, IaaS, PaaS, and SaaS. So Microsoft Azure, Amazon AWS comes under IaaS and PaaS. ये दोनों IaaS और PaaS service है. Because in IaaS, basically admin will create everything, architect will create everything. In a PaaS, developers will write the code, will create a service and any applications. And then in IaaS, again, it will push on a IaaS service. And then once the combination of IaaS and PaaS, once IaaS and PaaS got combined, means an application is ready. कोई भी application or services क्या है ready है. Then in a SaaS, the users will come and will use the application, will use the service by paying the amount, by taking it rent, by subscribing model, rent model like this. Correct. Like same thing, Google Drive 15 GB, you are getting a free space only. Rest all, if you want to increase, you need to take a subscription there. Right now. So this is a delivery model of cloud. Correct. So as an admin, as an architect and as an admin, okay, cloud admin, cloud architect always works with a IaaS model. हमेशा IaaS model पे ही काम करता है. In a PaaS, basically, which kind of services comes? In a PaaS, basically database. and development work. Database and development work, coding work comes under a PaaS service. In a IaaS service, storage, network, servers, machines comes under IaaS service. Okay, that's why IaaS plus PaaS equal to SaaS. It's a calculation. IaaS plus PaaS equal to SaaS. IaaS और PaaS के combination से SaaS बनता है. And company are selling their SaaS service like Google Drive, like Office 365. This all. Okay. And it will be more clear once when you will see this diagram. Now, इसे देखो. See, in a IaaS service, who comes? Architect, right? Cloud architect, network architect. Okay, who are using? Okay, who have a knowledge about this all. Then in a PaaS service, developers who are writing a code. And in a SaaS, users come who will use their application.
Users.
Clear?
Yes, sir.
Guys, now any questions?
No, sir.
You can ask me through a chat as well as if you're not able to speak. If some of you are in our office, some of you are in some different place.
Sir, if you become a cloud engineer,
Komesh, your voice is breaking. Komesh, your voice is breaking. You can write a message.
in a service.
Komesh, your voice is breaking, sir. You can write a message to me in the chat box.
Sir, it's breaking.
Yeah, Komesh, your voice is breaking. Don't speak. You can write a message in the chat. Guys, from my side, it's audible, no?
Yeah, it's audible. Audible.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So let's see. What is our next thing? अब हमारा next क्या है? Yeah. Next is a cloud providers. Right. We see Microsoft company, Amazon company, Google company, every company have their own cloud model. हर एक कंपनी का खुद का क्या है cloud model. So Microsoft Cloud is known as a Microsoft Azure. Amazon Cloud known as a AWS. Amazon AWS. Oracle company has their own cloud known as the Oracle Cloud World. Google company has their own cloud known as a GCP, Google Cloud Platform. Alibaba company has their own cloud known as the Alibaba Cloud. Alibaba is also very famous company in China.
Yes, sir.
Right? Having their own cloud, Alibaba Cloud. Even a lot of company having their own cloud like Cisco Cloud, IBM company have their own cloud known as a Bluemix and Blue6 something. Okay, Bluemix, I think. Bluemix Cloud. Correct. But according to a market now, Microsoft Azure and AWS is a competitor. Market के according Azure और AWS ही है जो भी है. Rest all having a very less market share. Amazon and Microsoft is a competitor. So Azure and AWS is a cloud which is a more famous in the world. And now it's a question from your side. Sir, we have a Azure cloud. We have a AWS cloud. Which will be the more good and more benefit for me? Right?
Yes, sir.
So guys, as all of you having a good knowledge on a Windows platform, right? You know the Windows server, you know the Active Directory. Because I gave a topic to you on a ED, group policies and all.
Yes,
correct?
sir.
Yes, sir.
So for you, Microsoft Azure will be the more good. And it's a latest survey. Correct. It's a latest survey. Okay, it's a latest report from Forbes report. Correct. That Microsoft Azure passes the AWS on their services. Azure ने AWS को pass कर दिया services में bypass. In the sense, in some kind of services Azure is the best. In some kind of services AWS is the best. But for all of you, and for now a time for most of the peoples, Azure will be the more benefit. Azure ज़्यादा benefit है. The reason is because it's easy to start a career on a cloud, on Azure. It's easy to run. Because on a AWS you need a great knowledge on a Linux. आपके पास Linux की बहुत अच्छी knowledge होनी चाहिए. But on Azure you should have good knowledge on a Windows server that all of you have. जो आप सबके पास है. Right? Basics knowledge all of you have. Active Directory, you know domain controller. Right?
Yes,
You know
sir.
the use of Windows server. All. So for you Azure will be the more good. Correct? See guys. Your question, na, sir, which cloud will give you more benefit? So as you're in a way to making your career, okay, spelling is wrong here. Making your career in a system admin and desktop engineer, right? All of you know. You will become a system engineer, network system engineer, desktop engineer and all. Right? So for this, Microsoft Azure will give you more benefit and it is perfect and suitable for all of you. Because the reason is Microsoft Azure is a Microsoft cloud and you have a Microsoft server knowledge.
Yes, sir.
So easily you can start your career on Azure. Okay. You can understand their services very easily. आप इसकी सर्विसेज को इजीली समझ सकते हो. Right. And okay, as I hope all of you know, if from Evision here, I am providing the session and online training on Azure as well as. Right. I hope I informed you already and I'm not sure. So
Yes, sir,
I'm
you
also
informed.
providing a yes. So I'm also providing a session on a Azure here. Okay, and as well as Evision's company will also is also giving a job security, job confirmation on a Azure as well as. Okay, and recently, yesterday, two people, Aman and Praful, I got a message from the placement department here. Aman and Praful got placed in a very good company. The company name I'm forgetting now. Okay, with a very good salary package. Both people has done the Azure from my side here, means from the Evision side, and now got a very good 40 and 50% of hike on a cloud support. So that's why it's a belief that if all of you will start your career on Azure as well as after some time, so you can also reach to the means you can also go for the same thing. Okay, and it will be very easy for all of you to start a career in a cloud. How? For example, okay, you will work for 6 months for any company, right? Okay, once you have experience, because cloud-like things is not suitable for a fresher, because everything will be go out of your mind. सब कुछ आपकी mind के ऊपर से जाएगा. If you want to understand their services, their details, so you should have experience on IT. So that's why once you will go for a companies, when you will work, after that, once you have experience, then you can start a career on a cloud as well as. Okay, after 6 months, you can come again, like all the people are coming, right? You can get a training on Azure, and there also you will get a job security. Okay, and job is a secondary thing. Primary is a knowledge. And you know very well, you are in an IT sector. Here, if you have a knowledge, and you have a knowledge on a technology like a cloud, their administrator post knowledge you have. So you can easily crack any kind of interview in a company if you have a real-time knowledge, correct? Like now, what are you getting from Evision? It's a real-time knowledge. That
Yes,
what
sir.
is happening inside a company. Company के अंदर क्या हो रहा है आप वो जान रहे हो, right? Like same thing on a cloud also you will get what is going on inside an organization, so that you can decide yourself that no, after 6 months I will start my career on a cloud. I will take a training and I will start my career on a cloud. Okay, and it's also good for all of you that okay, Evision we are providing a weekend session, Saturday, Sunday only for cloud, because the people are working in a company, right? From Monday to Friday, Monday to Saturday.
Yes.
Correct. So in a night time, you can easily run something while working. Job करने के साथ साथ आप पढ़ भी सकते हो,
Yes, sir.
right?
Yes, sir.
And
Yes,
while
sir.
working, okay, or you can get a knowledge and then you can switch on a cloud.
And sir, like नॉन आईटी बैकग्राउंड ये सब उतना ये नहीं होगा ना सर, दिक्कत नहीं होगा ना, like
No, nothing indicates. If you have experience in IT,
yes
so
sir.
the previous things will not be too much matter.
Okay sir.
I'm having 4 years of experience in operation profile and having a training in the Evision. That's the
No,
main.
not an issue, not an issue. Everyone, Evisions, because we have only one code. Join Evision, join job.
Yes.
Simple. That's why we have a teams of professionals, right?
How to make HR understand about that? Why are you switching from operation to IT? That kind of doubts.
I will give access to you on a regular session, okay?
Okay, sir.
On a regular session, you can ask me these questions, I will give answer.
Okay, sir.
Correct, Chris. So simple thing, cloud welcomes everyone, and for a system engineer, it's only the path. System engineer, for a desktop engineer, for a system administrator, for a network engineer, for a service desk engineer, for a system analyst, the cloud is only the path of next level. Because you can't go on a development, you will run code and all, it will be hectic, right? Here you can get a more knowledge on a services and you can go on an industry. Getting my point?
Yes sir. Yes sir.
सर ये क्लाउड का पूरा जो कोर्स होगा ये कितने महीने का होगा सर?
Okay, it's for in a weekend. It will go for 3 to 4 months. Saturday, Sunday, 3 to 4 months, and maximum 5 months. Because you will only run Saturday, Sunday, no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right. So you can run 4 hours as a trainer. I can provide you a training Saturday 4 hours, Sunday 4 hours, 3 hours, right? And you are working also. You need to also adjust the technology. Only running is not a big deal. Understanding and practicing is important.
Yes,
चीजों
sir.
को understand करना उसे practice करना important है. So that's why Saturday, Sunday, if you will run, so it will go for 4 months, 4 to 5
If
months.
it is daily classes, how much?
No, daily classes we are not providing because
Okay.
cloud classes are not for a freshers, right? And if you are working, so you can't take a daily class,
Yeah, yes sir.
Okay. Sir.
right? Why the reason is, if you are okay, if you are working for any MNC company,
That will
So-
be 24/7. Yes, sir.
yeah, there will be a day-night shift,
Yes.
day shift, sometimes night shift, sometimes rotational shift. So how would you manage, right? कैसे manage करोगे आप? And as well as it depends upon a condition. If, for example, 10 people are requesting to the admin that, ma'am, we want a daily class of Azure. So I'm ready. I will make my free time of 90 minutes, 2 hours. मैं 2 घंटे का टाइम निकाल के दे सकता हूँ क्लासेस. Correct. It's a you can say if you are ready. If you're ready to run daily, I can give you daily. So it's a future, right? But now time you need to plan that. No, after some time, I will run this thing. मैं मुझे यही पढ़ना है तो पढ़ना है. Nothing. And then on that time, the situation depends. The weekend, weekdays, daily, whatever. Maybe in a week, 3 days, MWF, TTS, I'm also providing. Correct. And as well as for a cloud sessions, not right now. Okay, if anyone is learning cloud from Evision, and especially if you are running Azure from Evision, so you will get a daily basics of recording. For example, I given a 3-hour class, so I started a recording on a starting and will start the recording on end, and after on next day you will get a recording as well as. So for Azure Cloud, if you're taking a training and from Evision, so what is the facility? Facility will be live session, definitely, plus
Recording as well.
recording, plus what is the PPT I'm using or what is the document I'm using, I will send on a same link. Correct. Plus real time scenarios. Discussion. रियल टाइम में जो काम होता है उसके सिनेरियो को डिस्कस करना है. प्लस इट विल बी अ प्रोजेक्ट बेस्ड ट्रेनिंग. प्लस देयर विल बी अ जॉब सपोर्ट, इंटरव्यू एंड जॉब सपोर्ट फ्रॉम प्लेसमेंट टीम ऑफ दिस कंपनी.
So do you provide any certification?
See, yes, definitely. If you will take a training, so from Evision you will get a certification that you did an internship of Azure here. Okay, if you want a certification from our company, so also you will get a certification from our company. If you want, you can. आपको चाहिए तो आप पूछ. Depends on you. Okay. And as well as, if in the future you will plan for any kind of, you can say, okay, any kind of global certification. Correct. By giving the online exam to a Microsoft company for Azure. So for that one also the things, okay, we will provide a support.
So is certification is mandatory for moving to the next level?
No, knowledge is mandatory. Certification is not mandatory, it's additional.
Because in AWS we will be having 12 certification, right? So just to clarify that, because is there any organization asking for that?
Yeah, it's see, some companies are asking that no, you should have a certified on Azure. But if you have a knowledge and you have experience, so easily you can reach there, and certification you can easily crack. Okay. Azure is not, if you have a real time knowledge. So certification is not a very big deal. It's a MCQ questions. As I told you, if you remember, it will be MCQ question. Correct. You will get a 4 option. You have to check in 1 option. So if you have a knowledge, you can schedule your exam.
Okay.
If you have a knowledge, you can schedule your exam. You can give answers. So the most important thing is a knowledge. Okay, knowledge and practice and revision. Knowledge, practice, and revision is the most important. Correct.
Yes, sir.
So guys, any questions? Anyone?
सर ये जिस कोर्स करेंगे हम ये वाला Azure वाला
Alamgir, your voice is very low.
सर my voice is audible sir.
Yeah, please speak something loudly. That will be better for me.
सर अभी आवाज आ रही है सर?
हाँ जी बताओ.
सर ये जो Azure ट्रेनिंग फैसिलिटी का जो ये कोर्स होगा सर,
हाँ.
मतलब ट्रेनिंग होगी सर, इसका मतलब
एक्सपीरियंस होल्डर.
हाँ ये सर नहीं है सर, इसका मतलब चार्ज वगैरह क्या होगा सर?
You will get on that time. क्वेश्चन में जब आप करना चाहोगे, correct, you can contact with your recruiter madam. She will inform you everything. Okay, because if you are, okay, all of you are a part of Evision already. Okay, you are a part of Evision family. So you will definitely get some discount on that time. From outsiders, it will be more. For you, it will be something less, that I believe. Right. So on that time, you can contact with your recruiter madam. She will inform you everything. But you need to prepare your mind firstly. That no,
yes, sir.
Okay, I need to start the career on a cloud. I need to run the Azure. Then you can come. Most welcome.
सर बिल्कुल करेंगे सर, पहले एक बार जॉब तो लग जाए.
Yes, definitely. Okay. There's any other questions?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Guys, so I hope now you understood what you can plan for future and all.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sir, you are providing AWS classes also?
See, AWS classes, I'm not providing. From Evision, you can get AWS class, but
Okay.
I'm not confident about AWS. I'm only confident about Azure. That's why.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Then one thing more, not to run AWS is a challenge nowadays for a job and all in the companies. As I'm getting information, so that's why Azure will be the more benefit because both are same. Okay, simple thing. What in a AWS we are using EC2, elastic computing. Okay, in a Azure we are using virtual machine. In AWS we are using IAM. In Azure we are using Azure Active Directory. In the Azure, okay, in AWS we are using S3 bucket. In the Azure we are using storage account. The work is same. The process different. चीजें सेम ही है, सेम ही काम करना है, प्रोसेस अलग है बस थोड़ा.
And we are familiar with this Azure, as it is basically on Windows.
Yes,
So
definitely.
it will be
Definitely on the Windows and Microsoft line, so it will help you because Azure having a Azure Active Directory.
Yes,
You know
yes,
Active Directory, so you can easily relate the AD with Azure AD. So it will be help. Okay, it will be easy for you.
And AWS is based on Linux, no, sir?
Yes, definitely.
Okay.
Okay. So guys, I hope all of your doubts is clear now.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Rajnikant, you can ask me a regular day. Okay.
Sir, I will ask.
Okay.
रजनीकांत
Okay. So guys, I hope you understood all these things.
Yes, sir.
So we have done with our today's session. We'll meet on our regular
Yes, sir.
session with all
Thank
of
you,
you.
sir. Sir,